Hello everyone, it's your host, your friend, your boy, Jet Black, the one and only, here with another exciting video, and in today's video I'm going to be playing some AI Dungeon 2. I'm going to be continuing with the story that I did previously, that story being Jet, Starlight, and Zana, Fairy Monster Hunters. This is episode 2, so if you guys haven't seen episode 1, I highly recommend that you do. So right now I'm going to add to the quest log. The next quest is going to be slay the goblin tribe. Okay. So that's going to be our next quest. So, I'm going to ask Zana, are we going to sneak into the goblin tribe? Or are we going to run in guns blazing? We need to kind of strategize this. We should probably sneak in. The goblins have set up a lot of traps. Probably some they've made themselves, too, Zana says. What kinds of traps? Seems like we should probably be on the lookout for that. Snares, pits, sometimes sharpened tree branches at neck height. Nothing a human like you couldn't get past, though. I'm pretty sure all of those things are more dangerous for humans. Fairies like you can just fly around all of those things. Don't be so sure. There's no knowing what those goblins have thought up. I've seen them come up with some pretty clever traps, Zana says. It doesn't matter. We have no choice. We have to go in and kill them all. Hey. Okay, so here's what I'm going to say. Why don't we fly over their camp and attack from the skies? I seem to still have all my fairy powers. So it's not like we can't fly. You know what I mean? Like, she's probably been flying the whole time. Let's see. So now here's the story summary so far. We have to update it every once in a while. So the current story summary is: you're a fairy named Jet Sparkle. You're friends with You are friends with an Ozzy named Zana. Ozzies are dark fairies from the desert. You have the power to blink in and out of existence. Zana has the power to talk to and manipulate plants. Zana can also teleport. You have uncontrollably transformed into a human. You have killed off the werewolf threat. The remaining werewolves are friendly or too weak to do any harm. Zana has revealed that she's supposed to protect the village from goblins. Let's see. I don't really care as much about the werewolf part, because we already kind of took out the werewolves. So what I'm going to say is, you and Zana are entering the forest on a quest to kill the goblin tribe residing within. Zana hates the goblins because they murdered her boyfriend Jacob, the human. Cool. So that's the game plan. Let's see. Good idea. We'll strike them from the skies, Zana says. Zana's eyes glaze over as her mind wanders elsewhere. You see a wicked grin spread across her face as she floats into the air without making a sound. Wait a moment, Zana. I just remembered that you can teleport. Could you teleport us into the camp? That might just be better. That just yeah, like I think that's just the better idea. I could, Zaina says. I don't think I will. What? Why not, you ask? I have a better idea, Zaina smiles, wickedness spreading across her face once again. Follow me, and don't make a sound. Okay. I take flight and follow Zaina through the... I guess take flight and follow Zaina into the sky. Zaina's acting weird. You follow Zaina as she drifts silently through the air, stopping in a tree at the edge of the forest. You float down beside her, and she puts her finger to her lips, signaling you to stay quiet. Okay. So, I give Zaina a perplexed look. Yeah, because she seems to be going full evil mode. Whoa, hold up. Zaina burst out laughing and pokes you in the side. Gotcha, she says, bursting into laughter once again. I thought you said we needed to be quiet. Aren't we sneaking up on the goblins? She couldn't help but laugh at my perplexed look. We are. The goblins aren't anywhere near here. But I saw a lovely pond over that hill. Let's go there first. Does the pond water have any magical properties? Zaina is very whim-based. She likes to just kind of do shit when she decides it's time to do shit. I don't think so. It's just a pond, you know? I figured we could both do with a wash, Zaina says. Let's go. I'll race you. Zaina burst off in the direction of the pond, leaving you standing. Okay? I fly after Zaina as fast as I can. Let me see if I can, like, catch up with her. Okay. First, you and Zaina head to a nearby pond. First, you both decide... I'm trying to figure out how to phrase it. You and Zaina decide to bathe in the pond first. Fuck, I'm trying to figure out how to say it. Like, I'm not sure if that matters that we're going to the pond. I guess before I said you and Zaina are entering the forest on a quest to kill the goblin tribe residing within. And then, I guess I get rid of the part where it talks about why Zaina, like, hates the goblins and just say... Well, actually, hold up. Keep the part where she hates the goblins. Instead of saying entering the forest, you and Zaina are at a pond in the forest on a quest to kill this goblin tribe residing within. Not residing within the pond. On a quest to kill a goblin tribe. I guess on a quest to kill a nearby goblin tribe. There we go. That should be good. You catch up with Zaina and you both smile at each other. You float over the hill and arrive in a clearing next to a pond. The water is crystal clear and you can see fish swimming about within. Why'd you suggest that we bathe in the pond? Do I smell bad? Yeah, like, Am I stinky from like fighting werewolves or whatever? I might actually be covered in blood. I hadn't considered that. You might, Zana says, but I'm the one with the big dirty feet. You don't have feet, so it's not your fault. Zana takes off her dress and throws it to the ground. I have feet. Let's see. I have feet. Also, you're a fairy. Your feet can't be that big. That's not possible. Just by like the anatomy of being a fairy. You don't know that, Zana says. Besides, you don't have big dirty wings. Zana spreads her wings and flaps them in your face. You can't help but laugh. I probably would. It'd be weird for someone to say they got big dirty wings and then walk them in your face. Don't judge me, Zana says, laughing as well. Okay. Oh, this is actually a good point. If we bathe in the pond without our weapons, won't that leave us vulnerable to a goblin attack? Yeah, like this may not be the best time to do like a side mission. No, it'll leave us vulnerable to an attack by the goblins in that camp over there. Zana points across the pond. Now come on, get your clothes off and let's go for a swim. Wait. I guess this is like a whimsical part of the story. Fine. I'll undress and dive into the pond. It's weird. This reminds me of like an anime where they're about to go fight the boss, but they do like a beach episode first. You dive into the pond, your clothes left on the bank next to Zana's. Blah, blah. The water is freezing at first, but you quickly get used to it. Swimming around for a bit, you notice that there are no fish in this pond. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Where did all the fish go? Yeah, like there were fish before. Now I jumped in and now there are no fish. They were eaten a long time ago, Zayden says, by goblins. They like to eat fish and fairies. There were literally fish in the pond before we jumped in. What happened to those fish? Yeah, like there's an issue when there are other things in the water and then suddenly there aren't other things in the water. You know, that's kind of fucked up. Let's see. So, instead of at a pond, now Zana and I are swimming in a pond in the forest on a quest to kill a nearby goblin tribe. Cool. So let's see. I ate them, said Zana. How can you be hungry again? You just ate a pie. I don't know when Zana ate a pie. Fairies can eat a lot when we're hungry. Besides, I'm not really that hungry. I just like eating. She's like, I'm just a fat ass. And then I'm like, do you always eat other people's food without asking? The AI is just adding in like random banter. As if like I was gonna eat the fish or something, and she like stole the fish. Let's see. Oh, do the goblins have any powers? I actually would like to know like what we're getting into when it comes to fighting these goblins. They can see in the dark, they're short, fast, and ugly. Have they attacked anyone recently? They attack my village every year, Zana says, but we always beat them back. Why do you want to know so much about goblins? Because we are getting ready to slay an entire tribe of goblins. Like, why would I not want to know about goblins? We are, Zana says. I thought we were just having fun. It's because of Jacob the human, right? You promised to avenge him. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what I'm thinking. Like, I thought we were here to slay goblins to avenge Jacob. Zana seems kind of scatterbrained. I'm not slaying anybody, Zana says. I'm not taking part in your war. Zana's wings begin to flap. She rises into the air and lands on the ground next to her clothes. Ooh. Let's see. I return to my clothes with a confused look on my face. Yeah, like, I don't understand why the hell Zana is now suddenly not trying to slay the goblins. Why did you start flying, you say? We're not leaving yet. The water's freezing, Zana says. I'm not swimming anymore. You were the one who suggested swimming in the first place. Zana doesn't respond. Zana, are you okay? It seems like you're starting to get nervous again. I'm here for you. Together, we can take down on this tribe of goblins. Yeah, like, it seems like she's getting cold feet. Zana remains silent. Zana, you say, I have an idea. We can dress up like a goblin and sneak into their camp. That way we can find out where they're hiding. Zana doesn't respond. Zana? Please say something. I want to make sure that you are alright. This is very suspenseful, actually. Zana just not talking. Let's see. So you and Zana are in the forest on a quest to kill a nearby goblin tribe. Zana hates goblins because they murdered her boyfriend, Jacob the human. Zana's behavior is becoming erratic. Excuse me. I agree. That was a silly idea. Are you ready for us to get dressed and fly over to the goblin tribe? Yes, Zana says, let's do it. Zana slips into her dress. You do the same. And you fly out of the forest into the horizon. A huge mountain range looms over you. You spot a cave mouth on the side of the mountain. Are the goblins inside of that cave? I think so, Zana says. Okay, you say. Let's split up and attack them from both sides. Zana nods. You both fly your own path through the air towards the cave. You enter it and hover above the ground. Do you see any goblins? You mentioned that they can blend into the darkness. they could be hiding in plain sight among the shadows. Them being in a cave actually makes things a lot harder. There's only like one way to get inside. I see them, Zana says. Suddenly a goblin jumps out of the shadows. It is the fiercest, itchiest creature you have ever seen. It has a scraggly face with wild hair sticking out in every direction. Okay. Well, it looks like it's time to start doing some, like, John Wick shit. So I'm going to shoot the goblin right between the eyes. Okay. This episode is definitely jumping into the action. You fire a stream of water at the goblin's face. He falls to the ground. Nice shot, Zana says. Let's find the rest of them. Maybe we can interrogate one. You nod. Real quick, I just would like to say... Oh, shit. I didn't know I could control water. It seems like I'm gaining new powers. Yeah, like, this is interesting. I was gonna shoot him with a gun. Me too, Zana says. You fly down the cave looking for goblins. Suddenly you are ambushed by 3 goblins. They lunge at you from the shadows. Zana tries to fight them off, but they beat her to a pulp and rip you to shreds. Aw, shit. Okay, things are not looking hot. Let's see, what do you do in that situation? Create a barrier of water around you and Zana to fend off the goblins. Because shit is getting nasty real fast. Let's see. I need to change my powers. I have the power to blink in and out of existence and to control water. Fuck. And hydrokinesis. There we go. And then I need to say, you and Zana are in the cave of a goblin tribe. Your mission is to slay all goblins. Cool. Wisely, you create a spherical shield of water around you and Zana. The goblins beat on the barrier trying to break it. We need to get out of here, Zana cries. It seems like the most logical solution. Okay. I know what to do. Fire water down the throats of the attacking goblins in order to drown them. Yeah, because we need to kill these goblins. There's no way we're getting out without killing these goblins. You blast the goblins with a powerful stream of water. It fills their lungs and they drown. You and Zana fly away from the cave. We need to leave this place, Zana says. Jacob is dead. Whoa, hold up. We need to leave this place, Zana says. Jacob is dead. The goblins are dead. Let's just leave. Let's see. Did we just kill off the entire goblin tribe? Looks like it, Zana says. I guess we're leaving. Zana flies to her cave. You follow her. Magical, Zana says. We killed an entire goblin tribe. Magical. What an interesting thing to say. She's saying it as if like someone would say like cool or like radical kind of thing. You have a cave? I'm surprised we didn't just go back to your house. Because Zana does have a house. That was established in like episode 1. I stopped living there, Zana says, after Jacob died. I don't know. Maybe I'm just scared of the goblins coming back to kill me in my sleep or something. Understandable, you say. Yo, I say understandable all the time in real life. You sit in silence for a few minutes. So, originally, we went to her house in episode 1, and we were there looking for weapons to kill the werewolves. And she's like, that was my old house. So she's been in Larion for like a few weeks, but she's from the desert where she had a boyfriend named Jacob who was killed by goblins, the same goblins that the Ozzy, which are the dark fairies, like kill on a regular basis because the goblins always come and attack. Do you happen to have any healing potions? We took a beating during our last fight against the goblins. Zana searches her cave. She seems to be looking for something. Jacob had a first aid kit, Zana says. I don't know what happened to it. Your wounds start to ache. Crap. Okay. Enchant some water to transform it into a healing potion. I'm just trying to see what the limits of my water powers are. You enchant the water, turning it into a white salve. You rub it all over your wounds. It soothes them, and you feel relief. This stuff is magical, Zana says. Let's see. Do you mind if I use the salve to try and heal your wounds? I forgot to capitalize the first word in my sentence. Let's see. So now, you and Zana avenge the death of Zana's boyfriend. I mean, I kind of don't have to say that. You and Zana are recovering from your battle against the goblin tribe back at Zana's cave. Let's see. You reach out your hand to heal Zana's wounds. The salve glows faintly as you apply it to Zana. Her wounds begin to close. She feels relief. Thanks, Zana says. So what now? Well, we killed all the evil werewolves. And we killed the goblin tribe. It seems like you and I are monster hunters. Do you want to start a monster hunting guild? A monster hunting guild, Zana asks. I suppose that does sound appealing. Zana flies away from her cave. She looks back at you smiling. Let's do it, she says. Ooh. Sweet. Let's go to the guild hall and ask the guild masters if we can start up a monster hunting guild. Okay. Zana nods in agreement. You fly to the Adventurers Guild Hall with Zana. Captain Dario looks surprised when he sees you. Jacob, he says, I thought you were dead. I'm not Jacob, but everyone seems to think that I look like Jacob. My name is Jet Starlight. Zana and I would like to start a monster hunting guild. Excuse me. It is interesting that I look like Zana's ex-boyfriend. Captain Dario considers this. I don't see why not, Captain Dario says. You'll need to speak with the other guild masters, but as far as I'm concerned, you've got my vote. Just don't go killing any more of my men, alright? I wasn't aware that I had killed any of your men before. I will make sure not to kill any of your men in the future. That's such an awkward interaction. Try not going killing my friends anymore. Oh shit. My apologies. You didn't, but a whole pack of werewolves killed 12 of my men, Captain Dario says. Those werewolves escaped into the mountains, correct? Yes, you say. Perfect, Captain Dario says. Zana and I just killed off a bunch of werewolves. I'm pretty sure there are only 2 werewolves left. One is too weak to do anything, and the other is Zana's friend, Barbara. Captain Dario leaps up. What did you say? Captain Dario asked, his voice suddenly very serious. The evil werewolves have been slain. There are only 2 werewolves left. Captain Dario is very serious suddenly. Let's see, how's the AI doing? Pretty good. And then Captain Dario says, no, before that, you said Zana's friend Barbara is a werewolf? How do you know this? Zana told me that her friend Barbara was a werewolf. I almost killed Barbara until Zana told me that she was a friend. Yeah, shit's getting real. Let's see. So where do I change? So let me get rid of the line where I say you've uncontrollably turned into a human. You're a fairy named Jet Sparkle who is stuck in a human form. Let's see. And then I'm going to say, you and Zana are at the guild hall trying to start a monster hunter guild. You are talking to Captain Dario about your adventures. I guess I should say you're talking to Guild Master Captain Dario about your adventures. Zana's friend is a werewolf, Captain Dario says, surprised. Yes, you say. No wonder she didn't try to eat you when she was in wolf form, Captain Dario says, shaking his head. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Um, hmm. Would you like to be in our Monster Hunter Guild? It would be nice to have a guild master on our side. He already approves of our guild. I don't see why he wouldn't want to be a member. Captain Dario considers this. I suppose I would be a good addition to your team, Captain Dario says. I have been hunting werewolves for years after all. Then it's settled. Welcome to the team, Captain Dario. Thanks, Captain Dario says. Now, shall we go find Zana? Yes, you say. Zana has been alone for too long. You and Captain fly into the air toward Zana's cave. Was Zana not here? What the fuck happened? I was with Zana. When did Zana leave? When did you leave the guild hall? Let's see. I have recruited Captain Dario to join our guild. Yeah, she just kind of disappeared at some point. Zana and Captain Dario both turn to face you. What? Zana asked confused. What are you talking about? Captain Dario asked confused. Zana and Captain Dario's faces swap with different faces. Whoa. I'm not entirely sure what's happening now. What's happening to your faces? Aw, man. I hope some fucked isn't about to happen. Zana and Captain Dario's faces change again into the faces of other people. Who are you? Captain Dario asked, his voice now sounding like a woman's. Let's see. Use your hydrokinetic abilities to create holy water and spread it across the cave floor. I'm trying to figure out if this is some kind of weird demonic thing. Like I could be in some kind of weird demon illusion. The holy water sizzles and evaporates before it reaches the ground. Interesting, the face of Captain Dario says, impressed. You didn't really think that would work, did you? The face of Zana asks. Why are your faces changing? Changing like that. Things are getting weird. Ah, shit. Okay, things are getting really, really weird. So, Captain Dario is a guild master and a member of your monster hunting guild. And a member of you and Zana's monster hunting guild. You are trapped inside the mind of a lunatic. You're in the mind of a lunatic, the face of Zana says. The mind of a lunatic? The face of Captain Dario asked. Yes, a very talented lunatic, the face of Zana says. Does he scare you? How do I escape the mind of a lunatic? How did I get trapped in here in the first place? This is some weird scarecrow shit. Excuse me. The faces of Zana and Captain Dario laugh at you in unison. Well, that's a very interesting story, the face of Zana says. Yes, it is, the face of Captain Dario says. Shall I tell it? Please explain how I got trapped in the mind of a lunatic. This reminds me of Psychonauts. I wonder if I, passed out or something. Yes, do tell, the face of Zana says. Well, you see, the face of Captain Dario says. It all started when... Let him continue, because I don't know what the hell he's going to say. The face of Captain Dario tells you a long and incredibly confusing story about how you got stuck in the mind of a lunatic. Okay. I didn't understand most of what you just said. How do I escape from the mind of a lunatic? I want to get back to the normal world if I can. The faces of Zana and Captain Dario laugh at you in unison. Well, that's a very interesting story, the face of Zana says. Yes, it is, the face of Captain Dario says. Shall I tell it? Okay. Clearly, you guys are illusions of the mind of the lunatic. I'm going to have to free myself if I plan on getting out of here. The voices stop laughing. No, I don't think you'll find it that easy, the face of Zana says. Yes, I think you'll find that difficult, the face of Captain Dario says. I'm going to try to blink out of existence and attempt to reappear back in the normal world. So I'm trying to escape the mind of the lunatic using my blinking power. Let's see. I'm still trapped in the mind of a lunatic. Nothing's really changed since last time. Okay. So... help me escape the mind of a lunatic. Let's get out of here. The faces of Zana and Captain Dario laugh at you in unison. Well, that's a very interesting story, the face of Zana says. Yes, it is, the face of Captain Dario says. They claim that they're helpful, but they're not helpful. Okay, I'm gonna swap Zana and Captain Dario's faces so that their faces are now on the correct bodies. Maybe it's like a puzzle. And that's how you have to escape. You have to turn them back to normal. It's now clear that Zana and Captain Dario have been playing a trick on you. They have taken control of the mind of a very powerful lunatic. They've been playing a trick on me, and they've taken control of the mind of a very powerful lunatic. Am I the lunatic? I'm still confused, but I'm interested. You are the lunatic, the faces of Zana and Captain Dario say in unison. Yes, you are, says the face of Zana. No, you're not. We're all the lunatic, the face of Captain Dario says. Why are you two tricking me? What is the meaning of this? Oh wait, hold on. Where are you, lunatic? Show yourself. If I defeat you, then you have to let me escape. I'm just gonna say some random anime declarative shit and just see if that works. just be like, I don't know if this is true, but if I say it, maybe it will work. The face of Captain Dario and the face of Zana stare at you for a few seconds. Very well, says the face of Zana. The face of Zana and the face of Captain Dario look at each other for a few moments. Okay. I try to see if Zana and Captain Dario are illusions created by the lunatic. I want to see if they're, like, not real. If they're not real, then I can just kill them. The face of Zana and the face of Captain Dario suddenly turn into the face of a monster. I am an illusion, the face of the monster says. I am the true lunatic. The face of the monster's body then turns into a swirling mass of colors. Yo, this is such a fucking trip. Okay, so I have the abilities to blink in and out of existence, and I have a gun, and I have water manipulation powers. If his face is a fucking swirl of colors, I probably can't drown him with water. Wait, if I'm stuck in the mind of a lunatic, pull out your pistol and fire a shot into the center of the monster's colorful, swirling head. Goodness. Okay, cool. You are battling a monster that has psychically trapped you inside of its mind. Let's see. Look for a way out of the lunatic's mind. Oh, by the way, real quick, I forgot to read what happened. You pull the trigger of your pistol. The bullet flies into the center of the monster. The monster's face looks surprised, as though it didn't see the attack coming. Then the face of the monster disappears, and you find yourself falling through a void of blackness. So now I'm going to look for a way out of the lunatic's mind. I like that the monster is called the lunatic. This is like a very trippy side story. You land on a padded floor. You see a door and a window. Hello? I'm trapped inside the mind of a lunatic, you say. The voices ignore you. Okay. I've landed on a padded floor, which makes it seem like I'm inside of some kind of insane asylum. This reminds me of the second or third episode of The Magicians, where he thinks he's crazy and he's been in an asylum the whole time. Okay. Use hydrokinesis to rip the door off of its hinges. I'm not being trapped in some weird padded cell. I know I'm not crazy. You feel a surge of water moving inside you. You try to move the water into the door in front of you, but nothing happens. You shrug and open the door. Oh, yeah, I didn't even think about just opening it. On the other side is an exact replica of your office. You sit down at your desk and turn on your computer. Ah, fuck. I have an office? I actually haven't tried to go home. You know, I'm a fairy, and I kind of assumed that this was some kind of medieval fantasy thing, but there were guns. I mean, I'm not too surprised that there's like a computer or something. Um, I'm gonna try to see if I'm still in an illusion. You open your eyes and look around. You're still in your office, but something about it seems different. The air is thicker, the walls are closer, and you can't breathe. A knock at the door brings you back to reality. Okay. Fuck. Who is it? I'm just gonna ask who it is. I need to find a way to escape this fucking weird hellscape lunatic dream. It's me, Zana. I wanted to see if you were okay. You try to reply, but no sound comes out. You open your mouth, but no words escape. You're trapped in your body, unable to communicate. Yo, why is the AI shitting these bars right now? What's going on? Okay, interesting. I think I might still be trapped in the mind of the lunatic. I have to escape. I'm gonna look for the lunatic. The lunatic could still just be alive. You look around. You can't see anything. Your eyes can pass through objects, but not enough to see anything other than blackness. Suddenly, you feel an icy breath on the back of your neck. You try to move, but you're frozen in place. Shit. Okay. I need to do something, and I need to do something now. I'm going to try to clear my mind to dispel the illusion of the lunatic and escape back into the real world. This lunatic is no joke. Let's see. I'm still trapped in the mind, so nothing's really changed. You focus on your breathing to calm yourself down. You take a deep breath in, hold it for 3 seconds, and blow it out. You do this several times, and slowly your panic starts to disappear. Let's see. I tried to punch the wall to break open a portal to lead me back to reality. I just thought, what would be the most anime thing to do? Like, if all of this is like a weird illusion inside the lunatic's mind, then none of it should really matter. You throw a punch at the wall. It goes straight through. You feel around for a wall inside this fake reality, but can't find one. The door busts open. I know you're in here, Zana yells. I'm still trapped in the lunatic's mind. Zana, is that the real you? Are you another... Is that the real you? Or are you another one of the lunatic's illusions. I gotta get out of here. Zana doesn't respond, and you feel a force grab you. You feel yourself being pulled through the wall and into reality. You find yourself in your office. You're sitting in your chair, strapped in. Zana stands over you. What? What happened? Am I back to reality? Yeah, like, I need to know now. I actually care about that more than being strapped in a chair. Yes, thank God you're still alive, Zana says. Wait, what happened to me? What's going on? Zana grabs a notebook and a pen off your desk and begins writing. She holds the paper up to you for you to see. Okay. I read the paper. Well, what does it say? Seems like you've run into a psychic block. Only you can perceive the lunatic's reality, making it very difficult to kill. A psychic block? Shit. Okay. So I've escaped, but the lunatic is still out there? How do we kill it? Yo, I'm not fucking with this whole, like, the lunatic is still out there thing. How's the AI doing? Great, actually. I'm actually really fucking with it right now. Zana holds up the piece of paper again. We'll have to trap it in its own reality, but that will be difficult and will probably involve a lot of experimentation. Okay. What can I do to help? Fuck, this is actually, like, kind of interesting, to be honest. We went from, like, werewolves and goblins to, like, some really esoteric shit. Or metaphysical shit, whatever you want to call it. Let's see. You are battling a monster. Monster called a lunatic that exists in a reality only you can see. That only you can experience, because it's more than just see. Okay. Control the host, ensure the lunatic gets into its own reality. How do I lure the lunatic into its own reality? Zana holds up the piece of paper again. We'll have to experiment to try and find a working theory. Zana looks at you expectantly. Then let's experiment. We have to defeat the lunatic now. Also, you can just talk to me. You don't have to use the paper. Excuse me. Zana puts away the piece of paper and nods at you. Zana begins writing something down and holds it up for you to see. Just say it out loud. You don't have to write everything down. And you're writing all caps, too. Okay. Zana drops the pen and paper. So, What's the first experiment? Gosh, this is wild. We need to figure out how to properly control the host. Zana picks up the pin and holds it out to you. Take this, Zana says. You raise an eyebrow, but take the pin from her. Okay. Will this pin allow me to control the host? Am I the host? I don't know who the host is. Is the lunatic like a parasite? Like, is it inside my mind? You are the host, but the pin holds some sort of psychic potential. I think if you write a note with this pin, the host will have to do what it says. What? Nigga, I am the host. I think I know what you mean. Okay. Write a note using the pin that commands the lunatic to trap itself in its own reality and to never return. Okay. The fuck is happening? Let's see. Zana is trying to help you. Zana looks shocked by what you wrote. She gasps and drops the paper. What does it say, you ask? Zana stares at the paper, as if willing it to change, but after a few seconds she hands it to you. Read the paper. It says, your handwriting. So Zana's been lying to you this whole time. She said she would help you, but she never really had any intention of doing so. Why else would she trap you in here with a monster that can manipulate reality? My handwriting? What? Dang it. It feels so hard to fight a god. I'm gonna try to imagine something into existence. I'm curious if there's like Freddy Krueger rules, and it's like, it's technically my dream, bitch, and I can just make whatever I want, and then we're both kind of gods, and then I can fight the lunatic with my imagination. I've read stories before. Let's go. I just want to know if I can do that, like if I can fight on the same level. Nothing happens. The only ability the lunatic has over reality is to trap itself in its own reality and to prevent you from doing so. I can't create anything, you say out loud. Zana looks at you with a confused expression. Okay, fuck, that actually is kind of cool. I like how that said it. The only ability the lunatic has over reality is to trap itself in its own reality and to prevent you from doing so. Fuck. Write a note that says that you are now free of the lunatic's reality. Like, maybe the notes are supposed to be the thing. I tried to write a note that said that, like, the lunatic is trapped, but I guess I might have accidentally trapped myself. Zana looks shocked when she reads your note, but excited as well. She quickly writes something down and holds it up for you to see. If you're really free, trap me in here as well, Zana writes. Wait, what the fuck? What? Why would you want to be trapped in the lunatic's reality? I am your friend, Zana. I want to be with you in the real world. You deserve better than a lunatic. Zana shakes her head and raises up a new note. This isn't the real world. It's a tool to help us defeat a stronger enemy. We have to try. Here, take this note, and when you wake up, you'll be free, Zana said. Wait, she said that isn't the real world. It's a tool to help us defeat a stronger enemy. I'm gonna wake up. You wake up in the real world with Zana standing over you. She looks relieved. I'm so happy to see you're okay, Zana says. I'm gonna hug Zana, because that was a fucking trip. I can't believe that happened. That was such a crazy departure from everything else. I didn't know what AI Dungeon was gonna throw at me, but that was fucking wild. Yo. Yo, what? Okay, hold on. You just escaped the reality of a monster known as a lunatic and trapped it back inside its own world. Captain Dario, Guildmaster Captain Dario, has been revealed to be untrustworthy and responsible for the lunatic attack. Excuse me. Zana hugs you back. I almost killed you. I should have never listened to Captain Dario. He's in charge of the monster hunting guild, but he's so power hungry and ruthless, I don't know how the government hasn't caught on yet. So you're saying that Captain Dario is the one that had the lunatic attack me? And that he did it so that he could rule over the Monster Hunter Guild? When they introduced a new character so that he could be the fucking villain of the arc? Zana nods her head. Oh shit. Well then we need to murder Captain Dario. He is way too dangerous. Yeah, there's no way that I'm gonna let him live through that. Fuck Captain Dario. Zana shakes her head. What? Why are you against killing Captain Dario? What's the alternative? What are we gonna do instead of kill him? He can just straight up, genjutsu people. Zana stares at you. Zana takes a deep breath and looks around before leaning in closer to you. Okay, I'll tell you what's been going on. You cannot tell anyone else. You understand? Zana says. You can trust me, Zana. We are best friends. We faced werewolves, goblins, and a lunatic together. There's nothing we can't do. Zana has always been a bag of mysteries. Zana laughs. Alright, remember how I said that the three of us would each become stronger by defeating the lunatic, Zana asked? You nod your head. So are you saying that Captain Dario is also stronger now that we've defeated the lunatic? Zana nods her head. Well, if all three of us are stronger, that's still 2 against 1. Why can't you and I team up to take down Captain Dario? Zana laughs. Okay. So, you want revenge on Guildmaster Captain Dario because he made you fight a reality-bending lunatic. You and Zana are discussing whether or not you should both take down Captain Dario. Zana laughs. Are you ready to team up and kill Captain Dario? Like, I am so done with Captain Dario's bitch ass. Zana looks down and seems reluctant. I'll get you a weapon, Zana says. Zana grabs a mace from the weapons rack and hands it to you. Thank you, Zana. I'm here for you. I know you get nervous sometimes. And that's okay. We always feel nervous sometimes. Well, we always get nervous. No, it's not we always. Everyone gets nervous sometimes. Will you come with me to defeat Captain Dario? Sure, Zana says. You and Zana walk to the office with the other 2 monster hunters. We're back, Zana says, as you enter the captain's office. Okay. This might be a whole damn thing. I was originally gonna end it if she just said yes, but I didn't expect for us to jump immediately into a fight against Captain Dario. We're in this nigga's office. Bash Captain Dario's head in with the mace. Don't let him monologue or anything. Bash Captain Dario's head in with your mace. We are going to town. I don't let him breathe. I don't want to hear him say shit. I don't care about this nigga. You raise your mace, but the captain draws his sword before you can swing. What are you doing, Zana? The captain asks. Suddenly, Zana pushes you back as a fireball flies past you. The fireball hits the captain, and he falls to the ground. Oh, shit. Thanks for the save, Zana. Fuck, what should I do now? Fucking throw the mace directly into Captain Dario's throat with as much force as possible. I just want him to die. Also, who the fuck threw the fireball? I actually have no idea. Maybe Captain Dario shot the fireball and then Zana pushed me out of the way? No, the fireball would have had to have been directed at the captain. But, oh fuck, who else is here who's shooting fireballs? Let's see. You throw the mace with all your might. The mace flies through the air as it hits the captain in the throat. The captain stops moving as Zana looks at you with a horrified look on her face. We just murdered our superior, Zana says. Also, I can't help it. I have to say it. He doesn't look so superior to me. Yo, I'm sorry. AI Dungeon 2 is all about these anime moments. You gotta do it to him. Zana looks at Captain Dario. Ah, it's his own fault. He shouldn't have threatened you, Zana says as she looks around. Now what do we do? Zana looks around and sees the keys to the armory on the floor. Where did that fireball come from that knocked Captain Dario to the ground? If you hadn't pushed me out of the way, that fireball would have scorched me. Thank you for saving me. Yo. Let's see. So now we gotta update it. Let's see. I keep saying let's see. You and Zana killed Captain Dario. You and Zana killed Guildmaster Captain Dario in order to get revenge on him for forcing you to fight a reality-bending monster known as a lunatic. You and Zana are currently in the guild hall. Let's see. Zana nods her head. You're welcome, but I was actually aiming for the captain, Zana says. That fireball came out of your ring, you say in shock? Zana looks at her hand in shock, and then up at you. Oh, sweet. I didn't know that you had a ring that could shoot fireballs. That will come in handy in the future. Zana smiles and nods her head. We should go to the armory, grab whatever you think is cool, and then head home, Zana says. You nod your head in agreement, and you grab Zana's head. And you as you grab Zana's hand, you both quickly walk to the armory. Okay. Where are the magic weapons? I think I would like a magic wand. Zana and you walk into the armory. Zana grabs a bow and puts it on her back. I'm going to try out different bows and see which one I like, Zana says. You look around at the many different kinds of weapons. Let's see. You search for a magic wand. I need to get on my wizard shit. You look around the room and you see a wand made out of wood. I want that one, you say, according to the wand. Zana looks at the wand and raises an eyebrow. Let's see. I inspect the wand to make sure that it isn't cursed or trapped. I want to make sure that I'm not about to, fuck my whole life up. The wand is made out of ebony with a unicorn hair wrapped around the middle. A large blue diamond is on the top of the wand. It is said that the unicorn hairs can detect curses, trickery, and evil afoot. I'll take this wand. Nice. I grab the wand. So it's used in order to detect curses, trickery, and evil. That'll definitely help against people like Captain Dario. You grab the wand, and at that moment, a bolt of lightning strikes the wand, and you are engulfed in flames. You scream as your skin burns and collapse to the ground. Looks like I found a magic wand that's not so safe after all. Okay. Use hydrokinesis to create a healing salve to heal my wounds. Okay, they got me fucked up on that. Okay, cool. Let's see. Searching the guild armory for weapons. No. You and Zana are currently searching the guild armory. I guess looting. You slather the salve all over your burned body and the pain goes away. You smile and get up. I'm going to go looking around for more cool stuff, you say. Zana nods her head in agreement as she inspects the bow she found. Okay, so the wand was hella super duper mega cursed. Look for a wand that isn't cursed. Yeah, because, that fucking sucked. The wand actually was supposed to help me find uncursed wands. You look around the armory, and you find a wand made out of ebony with a large diamond on top. It is encrusted with sapphires. Okay? I'm gonna pick up the wand. I'm gonna pick up the wand and hope I don't die. Picking up the wand. Please don't kill me. You grab the wand, and at that moment, a bolt of lightning strikes the wand. Oh, fuck. You scream as your skin burns and collapse to the ground. Well, that's a fun game, Zana says. Okay. I'm gonna heal my wounds using hydrokinetic healing salve. Again. Maybe I just need a normal fucking weapon. Maybe that's the problem. Wands are bad. All the wands are bad. Don't trust any of the wands. You apply the salve over your burns, and the pain goes away. You smile and get up. Where's the wand? Zana asks. Okay, fuck wands. All wands are evil. I have learned my lesson. I will be looking for a trident. I think that will better fit my water theme. I don't want to touch any more wands. Wands are pretty bad. You'll come back to get the wand? The wand is mine. I was here first, Zana says. Oh, fine, you reply. Fuck. Okay, kick the wand over to Zana. I'm not fucking grabbing it with my hand again. Like, if she can use it, more power to her. You kick over the wand and Zana picks it up. Thanks for not keeping it, Zana says. You nod your head in agreement. Now I'm going to find a trident. I saw one earlier outside of the guild, Zana says. Whoa, hold on. I called dibs on the trident. The trident fits my theme. That is definitely me. Hit me up with that trident, please. Let's see. So teleport has a bow and can shoot fireballs out of her ring. You and Zana are searching the guild hall for weapons after having killed Guildmaster Captain Dario. After having killed Guildmaster Captain Dario, who was secretly evil. Zana frowns. Alright, Trident it is. I'll see you later, Zana says as she leaves the armory. You leave the armory and decide to go find something to do. Hold up. I'm gonna grab the trident and follow Zana. You follow Zana outside and see her talking to a goblin. Where's the trident you promised me? Zana asked. I sold it to some girl for this ring, the goblin says. That ring isn't even real, Zana says. The fuck? Yo, Zana. Are some goblins good? I thought you hated goblins. Excuse me. Some goblins are okay. Most goblins are scum, Zana says. That goblin is selling you a fake ring. Zana glares at the goblin, then back to you. Yeah, don't worry. Oh shit, what's happening? Ding 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 ding, what's poppin'? I knew what just happened. She got interrupted, and I'm like, oh fuck. What's going on? Zana begins to say before the goblin cuts her off. She's right, I stole it from a human. Zana looks at you, and she already knows what you're going to say. You're going to attack him? I sure am. I imagine that's me. Okay, yeah. Fucking put your hands in your pocket and then kick the goblin. No, and then punt the goblin into the sky. Fuck that goblin. Zana looks at you in shock and then immediately begins to laugh. She slaps your back so hard you almost fall over and she keeps laughing. I don't know why I'm laughing. This is terrible, Zana says between laughs. Hey. Yo. We should report that Captain Dario was evil to the other guild masters and get approval for our Monster Hunter Guild. Yeah, I'll go with you tomorrow, Zana says. You nod your head, then you let out a yawn. I'm tired, you say. Let's just go to bed then, Zana says. Okay. Travel back to Zana's cave. Travel back with Zana to her cave. Because it seems like we're going to go to bed for the night. Let's see. You and Zana are resting back at her cave. Let's see. So you have a pistol, a trident, the power to blink in and out of existence, and hydrokinesis, are resting back at her cave. You both plan to report to the guild masters that Captain Dario was evil. You and Zana plan to report to the guildmaster that Captain Dario was evil. And to try... Okay. You and Zana also... Well, fuck. Just say that you plan to report to the guildmaster that Captain Dario is evil. You travel back to Zana's cave and you both fall asleep on top of your blankets. You sleep restlessly, having dreams of goblins eating babies, then dreams of babies throwing up, then dreams of Captain Dario throwing up. Ugh, sounds like a nightmare. Well, since Zana and I decided to go for that long rest, I think this is a good time to end this video. What a crazy episode 2. I was surprised that it could somehow get that much crazier in such a short amount of time. But thank you all for watching. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button, favorite, comment, subscribe, and ding ding ding, ring the notification bell to be notified whenever I do these videos. The show's your friend, your boy, Jet Black the one only, logging out. Peace. Chickadee.